So that works. I just got to volume, put that down. It's not what I wanted though. But either way, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go roll a J and get my protein shake. I just got back from the gym, and then we will get into this. Take a look at these coins and take a look at some of these NFTs as well. Um, this, like I was saying earlier, somebody said something like, "Why don't I share my calls?" Well, first off, I share fucking everything, so like that's on you. If you're not paying attention, if you're not up to date, this is literally the first thing that I've gotten into in quite a while. That I got into, but like, bro, I don't even see your name on my timeline. So if you are not contributing in that way, and you come at me like saying, "Why don't I share my calls?" Like, just check your shit first, bro. Like, I'm pretty damn open and giving about everything I fucking do here. So I don't care if you're saying it jokingly. Every joke got a little bit of truth, and it just looks pretty dumb to say that shit, especially with how open I am with like everything I try to do here. So first and foremost, I'm not gonna be nice about that to you if you say don't share your calls. Also, I made it very fucking clear I'm making a community where I'll be sharing that shit at. So if you want to be part of that, that's cool. But like, it's not my main focus to share alpha and calls. Like, do your own shit. I don't pay for them. I don't join groups. I'm in a network of people that from time to time we talk about calls, but I literally do all my shit on my own. So when people are acting like that, learn how to fucking trade and learn how to find shit first off, and stop asking people to give you shit. You'll never fucking get anywhere with that. I don't know why that shit ticks me off. Probably because it sounds fucking lazy. But that's on you. And if you get upset about that, I don't fucking care. Like, just don't be lazy. Find your own shit. Do your own research. Like, these aren't meant to give you fucking calls. These are meant to show you where I find opportunity. So look at your fucking wallet. If you got an airdrop in it and it went up 400%, go check the chart. Did it drop a little bit? That looks like a good goddamn entry. That's your fucking fault for not doing it. Everybody got the same airdrop, so, or maybe not. I don't know where it came from. So I don't know. All in all, I probably should have had a joint before I read that comment, and fuck off if you guys have that kind of attitude. I'm pretty damn giving here, and I think everybody knows it. So I'm gonna leave you guys with that, and I'm gonna go roll one up, and we'll be back. But let's send this thing to fucking 10 million plus, and if this gets to 10 million, I'll give out $100 today. You got my word on that. This is recorded. You guys can fuck off, and fuck, man. Send this thing to 10 million, $100 giveaway. All right, I'll be back in a minute, guys. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? That's pretty wild. Let's get into this thing, guys. Let's see real quick. Let me share the screen. Get this back up there. All right, so let me refresh this guy. How's everybody doing? Who's in the chat? Is there anybody in the chat right now? No, nobody's in the chat. But yeah, I saw an airdrop with this. It hit my wallet, so I just put 0.5 on that. I hit about a 600%. I just sold about 70% of that or so. I usually use the number 68%. That's just kind of my go-to, and I let the rest ride on my moon bag. So I was able to sell off of 0.5. I sold 68% of it. That gave me 2.52. So I made 2 sold for that. It's about $400 off of just a simple little double down on an airdrop, just my gut feeling kind of thing. I didn't look at the chart. I literally did nothing. I saw it. I was like, fuck it. I'm sending this bitch. So now I'm sitting on this position with my initial is 0.16, but right now it's worth 1.2. I'm going to let this ride a little bit, see if we can get to 100 milli. We get to 100 million, or not 100 million. If we get to 10 million market cap on Cool while I'm streaming, I'm going to put a tweet out there, and then whoever reposts, likes, whatever, tags a friend, I'll put all the bullshit details in there. I'm just going to give $100 USDC, swap it right over and send it to your wallet. Easy as that, guys. That's the kind of shit I'm going to do for people that are in the Solana Made Simple community. It's going to be a lot easier for me to reward you guys for just showing the fuck up. If you're somebody that is an asshole and like you get kicked out, like that's just on you. But this is what I want to do to give back. When I make a nice little come up, that's kind of, the best way to kind of share your wealth. You know what I mean? Pay it forward. It's not typical that you get these things unless you know how to find them. Some people might be like, oh, that's stupid. You should just hold off on this thing. This thing's going to 30. I don't know for a fact that this is even going to hit 10 million before it comes back down. My gut tells me it's probably going to, but securing $400 in a few hours, that's not a bad day. Most people work an entire fucking week to bring that home. So when I play that game, it's more about how can I do better. Now I got more sold. I'm going to chill on that, and maybe I'll put it into my long-term holds. Maybe I'll average down with some of these dips that we just saw across the market. But that's what we're going to get into. That's the kind of stuff we're going to cover. And yeah. But yeah, dude, I saw somebody kind of comment about it saying, why didn't you share your plays? Joking or not, like I share fucking everything I can because I want to see other people step up in life. I want to see them get a couple W's because it's way cooler when you're winning with your friends. Winning by yourself, I mean, it's cool, but it's not as cool. You know what I'm saying? So 0.16 is insane. It's at 700%. We're at 1.3 with that. We'll let that keep riding. Like, I know people are going to say you shouldn't have sold. Fuck off. Like a nice 6X, you just keep stacking them consistently. You're never going to go broke. As always, guys, let's get into it. Smoke them if you got them. Getting damn close to that market cap. And if you guys see it, just let me know. What's that right now? 9.76, damn, we're about to hit it. So I guess we basically just got to get to like 0.001. Oh, is that it? Did we hit it? No, not yet. Only 400,000 more dollars. And we got it. Is that retarded? All right. So I don't really want to get off this screen just yet because I like the chart. It looks kind of good. Get off here. All right, we'll come back down a little bit. So I guess that just means we got to move the rocket up from what this chart's telling me. But just to break down this chart, if you guys want to see what I saw after I put that 0.5 in there. I put it in there, and then when I did, I just happened to see like, oh, word, this is up a little bit. It probably has some more room to run. I was just taking a shot in the dark. That's why I didn't even tweet it, because I didn't look at it until after the fact, and I saw it was down here. Before I went to bed, I was up like 30%, and I was like, okay, this is cooking. And then I did look at the chart before I went to bed, and I saw that it was right about like this area. So I think I actually did get in here and wrote it up here. When I went to the gym, I saw that one. I was like, that's pretty dope. And I think I actually talked about it. I saw the W. and it filled the gap, came back down. This is exactly what we always talk about on here, is like filling the gap, getting this little like sell-offs right there, and then it rockets back up, and it continues to go to it finds support, and it looks like it found resistance right there and support right here. I don't know if it's going to come down to this mark right there, but if this keeps running, it's going to come back down halfway. If it stops there and it gets resistance, we're probably coming back down to this range. If we can't break through here. But if we break through here, we get to 10 million. That might be a mark for some people that actually want to get into it. Because it's like a psychological number. It's like a pretty round, fair number where people, you know, all right, it has support up to this point. Or maybe other people say, oh, it hit 10 million, I'm getting out. So you're going to have some points like that where you're going to have the support and resistance. Like what this is kind of saying to me is some people are thinking that a lot of people are going to dump at 10 million. So we're having a hard time even reaching that. Like the fact that we're barely crossing over 9.4, 9.5. It's like people are trying to get out a little bit earlier than the other ones. It's like a race to see who can sell first. But where I think the smart play is here is take your profits, you know, and then have a bag where you don't have to watch this and let it do its thing. Right there, it's about to break through, and we go to price discovery if it can continue with that momentum. What did I just click? Oh, no. I thought I just sold my bag. I was like, uh-oh. That's not what I meant to do. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at some of these other ones while we're waiting on this one to cook a little bit. So I'm going to put this up, and we'll get into the coins here. I might keep this open on another screen just to switch back to. Let me duplicate the tab real quick, and then we'll be able to keep this up here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is going to hit 10 million. And that's going to be cool, man. I can't wait to, like, it's going to feel so dope to see somebody's response once they get $100. They probably did not wake up thinking, I hope it's somebody had a shitty day or like got fucked up on a trade, or I don't know, maybe somebody in New York, they buy somebody a drink or something tonight. I don't know what it is, but you know, I want to do something cool for somebody today. So I really hope that this crushes this top right here. So tell your friends to send it to 10 million and we'll do some cool shit out there. Oh, look, it's coming down a bit, but I saw I got dropped some cool, didn't buy any though. Swift, bro, I 2 in a row I've done this on. I've doubled down on that position, and I've made like 6x on both of them right now. You can call it that. Not maybe 5x on both of them. The other one, what was that? Forget what it was. I don't remember. Mew. I got into Mew, MEW, Cat in the Dog's World. I got into that one, and I doubled down in that position, and I hit, I think it was 3 or 4x with that one as well. But as soon as I see and the weird thing is, it's like that only that wallet. That's the only one that gets these airdrops that are like good coins. The other wallet I get, it's like dog shit, fucking cat shit coins, whatever you want to call them. All right. Let's pull up our captions here. So, Myro, let's take a look at Myro, see what's going on in the world of Myro. I think this is going to fuck around and either come down, find support, and then take a minute. It's going to cool off. I don't think it's ripping to the next one, the next level yet. But I do think it has it in it. I think it has what it takes. I think it says fucking cool. It's a cool cat. I think people are going to like that about coins. Other than that, I have no idea anything about this coin. 83,000 people are holding it. It's got market cap of right now, just to keep it fresh. Let me hit the refresh right here. Whoa, that was pretty crazy. 8.1 million market cap right now on Cool. It's cooking. This is either going to dump back down to this area, like I was saying. It's probably going to come back down halfway and then find some support before it makes that next leg up, or we could catch right here and send it to that next level. But like I said, I don't think so. Again, this is why I take profits towards the top here, guys. Like I think people were kind of trying to get to that 10 million market cap before they were taking profits, and then it becomes a race. Everybody's trying to get out first. So then you have this fucking mess happen. So if you're like, if you're holding this, you're like, oh shit, let me get out before this thing runs all the way back down, because then you're going to have to average to play that game. But we'll see how this plays out. You could have this chop through and then leg up to the next one because it's such a fresh coin and people are starting to see it in their wallet, seeing the same results. But yeah, we're going to take a look at Kira now that we have kind of taken that and established that. Now, I was telling the homies about this one since 3 cents. I made a post about 8 cents. Andy made the announcement, and holy shit, Scum Soul is going to be doing the artwork for the Cyber Frogs, and we are pumped about that. Absolutely fucking ecstatic to see that fucking go down. Kira took a little bit of a dip. People took the profits, and good for them. W for anybody that's been holding as long as I did. I, for one, did not take any profits. I chilled. I'm cool with it. You guys see here, when we were looking at this, I said this could come down, chop it a little bit, and then make that move. Well, what's this? This is just basically an extended version of that if you stretch it out. So spot the fuck on with this call. As always, guys, you have an initial run-up. So if you come down all the way down to where you had support, find about halfway. Where to come down? So I always come down here. Where's my support? Right about here. So then I go over to where it crashed. Where are we at right now? Almost halfway from this distance. Not exactly, but damn near close. But this is more or less where I would like to call halfway, I guess. But they're just in close channels close to this. This is on the 5 minutes, so you can kind of use that chart a little bit better. These are meme coins. These are volatile, whatever. This isn't a meme coin, rather. This is an ecosystem and like a utility kind of coin. This has a lot more. And frogs fuck, so you gotta know that. But yeah, man, we've been talking about this one. It's been riding the trend, broke the trend a little bit right here, which isn't bad, but we're finding a little bit of congestion right here, which means I'm thinking that becomes new support for us. And the next level is 30 cents because we've already got this close. Every time we get close to that 10-cent mark, I feel like we level up and we get to that next position with Kira. I'm looking at no less than $1 with this. That to me is going to be one fucking hell of a come up. I know this is changing lives. I know Andy loves finding out that he's changing people's lives, and I can't wait to tell him, bro, this literally, like this right here, hits my target mark. It's my down payment on a house, and that's a rental property. That becomes a new investment and a new stream of income, all from fucking frogs fucking. So that's the kind of thing that we look for in this market, and these projects that become brands and companies. Andy, dude, if you don't see that man's energy, dude, and fucking to the top, dude, like flip the script on everybody. I think that, in my opinion, as a Solana fucking holder and advocate, that's kind of where everybody should be putting their direction towards, because if you suck at trading, they also make it pretty damn easy, and that's what I'm working on today. If you guys remember yesterday, I said, we're going to do the full review on Cyber Frogs after announcement. So now we got the announcement. Now we know what we're cooking with. Probably going to be some other shit that is going to come out after the fact. So we'll keep those announcements up to date during these streams, because that's going to be another thing. The way I used to do my spaces is I would used to do like an intro, go over some news announcements, whatever. So we're going to do the same thing. We'll go over announcements, go over a couple projects. If we have any guests on, we'll talk to them about what they got cooking, but we'll also have a segment with meme stream where we're going to take a look at all this Solana meme coins. You guys can suggest some, throw them in the chat. I'll read through and see what we got. But that's one of the ideas that I have for that. And then also, I want to bring up the section called Faded Founders. So, like, Andy was a faded founder. Not that he's getting faded. He might be getting faded, but that's neither here nor there. My main point about the faded founder idea is I want to the founders that kind of get skipped over because of whatever reason that people kind of aren't like paying attention to. I want to give them the opportunity to take some of that light again and show what they've been doing. People like Dean, people like Andy, people like, I can't think off the top of my head right now, but there's tons of other people that are out here putting in work, been in the trenches, whatever buzzword you want to use there. Go ahead. Fuck, I didn't even bring up frogs, fuck, but you'll see it right here, guys. That's what I meant to have up. Apologies there. Where are we at with Cool Cat right now? I'm just going to take a look at the market cap. 7.7 million, guys. Tell your friends, get this to 10 million market cap, and you got a chance to win $100. But yeah, Faded Founders, I think that would be a great segment. Talking to people that have done amazing things in the space. Even if we can get some of the your favorite founders, you can suggest them too. We'll reach out to them. When I say we, it's just me. The Solana Made Simple community got that up and running. I added the first person they requested, he sent me a DM, and I've been friends with him for about 2 years. So I let him in there. I'm not going to be letting anybody just in there. People that request, and I'll reach out to you. And probably going to ask you, like, yo, why do you want to be in here? What's your goals? And go from there. I'm not asking anybody to do anything, just support and be there. And, I'll drop stuff like if I buy a coin and I don't want anybody else to kind of know it except for the people that roll with me and rock with me, I want my homies to eat first. I've always said this. You pull up to my table, I'm going to make sure that your plate's served. I'll do everything I can. Sometimes it'll be more than others. So I don't know. You guys do what you can with that. But I absolutely love what we're seeing with Kira here. Again, we'll just take a quick zoom out and then move to the next coin. I said Kira? Yeah, Kira. Did I put Myro on the screen? No, I didn't change anything. You guys are sleeping. I've always said if you catch me fucking that up, I would give you 0.1 Solana, and not one person has ever said anything about it. So whatever. I appreciate it. Saving me a couple dollars. Bang, bang. See that? Look. I put the money bag in the gap right there. You guys should have saw what I was cooking with. Look, almost the top right there. It's like I knew what was going down. But man, I love when the shit plays out like this. This is the level that I said we break out, fill that gap, break out. What are we gonna do here? Probably come down, make a bottom, fill the gap, break the fuck out. Might as well just move this thing right over here and find a new target. We'll just put it at 40 cents. Lofty goal, but that's a 2x from right here. That's a 10x from right there. So keep pushing, keep it pushing, man. Like I bought another frog at 7 SOL. The other one, it was when SOL was a little bit lower. I think it was a little bit lower than that one, like 5 or 6 SOL. But I scooped one up. They ran up to like 10 or so. Let's take a quick look while I'm talking about it. I'll let you know. And it looks like Cool is making a little bit of a move. Oh, am I wrong? Yeah, it's making a little bit of a move. Almost at 8.3 milli. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm trying to pay people today. At least one person. All right, 10 SOL. Lick my balls. This is hilarious, y'all. This is so stupid. Yo, I can't believe this shit. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look. All right, Mad Lads, I'm saying it now, yo. There's a chance these things get under 100. And if they do get under 100, you might see me rocking a Mad Lad again. I might get another one. But I think they go under 100. I was taking a look into their chart. Nothing wrong with the project, anything that they got going on. They're still on top. They're still doing a great fucking thing for Solana and Web3 in general. But I think a lot of people were looking for these airdrops. They're not really looking for the long-term holds. They're looking to make money. And that's what I've always said. And I told them kind of when I got into these things, I was like, yo, there's definitely a take profit point for me. Like, I would be insane to run this up to 30 grand, back under 20 grand. Like, you're nuts if you do that. Somebody told me I was crazy when it hit 20 grand. I didn't. So I said, I think it goes higher. And I was right. So I took my profit when I did, and I've exceeded the mark or the floor price of these things. Hit 30% of my year-end goal with net worth. So I think I'm going to have to move that up a little bit depending on how things go. But what we were going to do is take a look at the Cyber Frogs. They've updated their, they've updated their logo. The branding, everything looks official. Except for the site that's not loading. Shout out to Wi-Fi. Damn, that's a really fresh one. That one's really, really fucking tight. But the dude Scum, dude, he's doing the artwork, and I'm pumped for it. But as you can see, let's go ahead and switch this to Pro real quick. You can see it's at 10.4 right now. I was talking about 0.7 was when I bought into my very last one. And I bought the other one early in February. So I just had a feeling like from what Andy was like. Andy's one of those founders, bro, that like he doesn't fucking bullshit. He doesn't say, well, we're going to try some shit. No, he said, we're going to do some shit. And if it doesn't work, we're going to fucking pivot and we're going to do some other shit. Like, that's what you want. And like, he doesn't hold back. He doesn't like try to cookie cutter anything or appease to any specific thing. It's the people that fuck with him or the people that fuck with him. And like, that's the kind of people that show up. That's the only event that I really, really wish that I got to go to more than anything else. But hey, I'm all right. I'm doing all right. I'm sticking to my game plan, and things are doing just fine over here. So I'm not upset about it. That I am upset that this goddamn chart isn't loading for us. Let me give it a little refresh right here. See if it's fucking up on that end. Is it still at 8.3? Nah, it dipped a little bit. All right, come on, give me the chart. There we go. All right, so here's where I bought. Like literally, like right around. No. Let me not lie. Like right here, like this little segment right here was about 2 days ago or so. Right in this little area, this pocket, this little floor, and then it just kept going. Like I literally got to watch this thing play out. But there's been people saying, you know, comparison to D-Gods with the art upgrade, but delivering with the Dust versus Kira, with the utilities, with the community, with the diehard, like all of that kind of stuff. It's something that I kind of look at. I'm like, damn, you know, like maybe good chance. Like I don't see a lot of other competitors in the game right now. Like, I mean, we've fucking based right here. Oh, hold on, I gotta plug this bitch in. There we go. We found support perfectly from like right here where we broke out before. That's September 2022. From basically the dip, like I guess that's like in the middle of the bear or something like that. Kind of pretty wild. But Frog still did good over time during the bear. They continued to build. This tells the story right here. This literally should be like the significance of what could happen. So now that Sol's dropped, I think that's part of why you've seen the floor price with Cyberfrogs take this movement. But I think this moves, and this is my own personal opinion, I think this moves to a floor price between 12, 13, and 14. And then when we start to move our way up, even with Solana at this price, I just got that feeling just because you have 3.59 listed out of 7,752. That gives you 278. So we only need a few of these to be sold off. And let's take a look at the floor real quick, just so we can kind of see where we're at with that. I mean, we are in a position, and just my take on it, I think we are in a position where you're going to start seeing NFTs trade again like you were able to before, where you're able to watch charts, you're able to kind of see the movement before it happens. So like things like Tensor's price lock, I really considered buying one of them as I bought this frog, because in my head I was like, if I know the price is going up, why wouldn't I buy a price lock in addition to the fucking frog so I can lock in that price, take the profit on top of that? I fucked that play up. I'm kind of pissed about that, honestly, because like I did a whole bunch of work trying to like get on their team or whatever for the intern. They didn't want me, whatever. They're lost. But look, man, all it's gonna take is these what's that? 6, 7, 13, 20. About 20 of these get sold, and you start getting to, what range is this? 12. Yeah, about 22 goes to 12, and then 30-ish goes to 13, and then after that you start to get in prices like same thing as like I said before, almost like price discovery. If you take a look back at the chart, look at, you know, remember these price ranges right here, and then take a look back at the chart. This is kind of like where you can, this is why I'm saying I'm thinking this becomes the floor for this thing, because look, this looks dope. Let me take it back to the zoom out. This is why you want to zoom out, guys. You can see the whole fucking picture here. So 20 of these get sold. That brings us probably somewhere around here, like I was saying, to the 12, 13 range. And that's what I said I think would become the next floor. That becomes the next level where people want to hold on to these. 10, I guess 10 sold. What's sold right now? 175. So 1,700 gets you one. And then it pretty much, that becomes the floor of these, if we get that, if it does happen. But I'm just seeing it, tested it. This comes back up. We tested. If we can flip that, I think it'll bounce. I think it stays up there. I think people see the value. I think that you haven't heard the end. And like Andy said, this is just the fucking tip, pimping. Yeah. I put my money where my mouth is. I put some money on Kira at 13 cents. I put my money on that NFT when I saw it starting to make a movement, and I bought another one back when I started seeing the tweet. I cannot be more bullish on this project. And like, this is not financial advice, but yo, if you are not picking up what I'm putting down, pimping, you are not gonna make it. Like, this is like one of the easiest fucking plays playing out of you in fucking real time. So I don't know, man. Y'all do what you got to do, but this looks like a good one to keep your eyes on. And just to update, 9 million market cap. on Cool Cats. Let's take it to 10 million, and we are giving $100 away. Get your friends in here. Get this thing shared out, tweet it, whatever you got to do. But we will get back to the meme stream, and I had to take a look at Cyberfrogs, bro. I'm so bullish on that project. All right, let me close this one. I feel like that shit's clogging the system right now. All right, I'm gonna keep that one closed right there. Let's go back to this, John. Boom. All right, so back to Kira. All right, so that was just my TED talk on frogs and why they fuck. And bang, pull that John up, pull you up here. Where am I at? Let's get it. All right, let's pop on down here and take a look at Myro. Myro's taking a little bit of a step back, but that's okay. When other things kind of take the limelight, you do see this happen from time to time. We got a great position to establish this one. Just sitting here waiting this to hit that all-time high at 40, and then I'm running up. I'm hoping we hit 69 cents by 420. I think it'd be just an irony of these things hitting that price target on 420, and the screenshots would be hilarious. If you haven't realized, the dumbest shit in the world is what sends these things. So think dumb, think stupid, and don't put too much into it. Be a little bit more mindless with these things and see what happens for real. It's pretty crazy how this shit turns out. So more times than not, it's the most entertaining outcome that happens, as the great Elon always says, or said. I don't know if he always says that, but real quick, just to recap on this one. Let me just go ahead and maximize this whole thing because I'm going to give you the full experience here. All right, as you can see, February 1st, I always remind you guys, that's when we started talking about these things. And the reason why is because I saw this movement, came right back down, tested that breakout point, and I was like, we got something we're working with here. Came across, and this is the story. This is basically lays it up for the entire market right here. It got a little quiet, and then bam, this thing fucking took off. Everything has taken a nice pump, but I do not think that the euphoric wild highs that we're going to see down the road in the short future. I really think that we're prepping ourselves up. Look at this right here. It's making me think this is what this is for that next leg up. That's just my opinion. I could be fucking batshit crazy and wrong, but so far it's so good. And I hit my first 5-figure month with trading, and I'm not gonna lie, man, that shit feels good. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm not saying I'm gonna help you guys get there. I'll show you the opportunities I find. I'll show you how I find them. I'll break them down as best I can with just being a nerd on the internet, smoking weed, making lines, and drawing pictures and stuff like that. So 69 cents and 420 is our goal right here. We're going to hope that this kind of just continues to break out here, find support, and then makes that move up to 69 cents. That's going to be a little bit more than a double up for us right here, but I think we got what it takes. Well, yeah, it will be the double up, and we'll hit it on the way up there. But if we can get that 69, I feel like that's a safe target to shoot for, because if everybody's looking for that 80-cent mark, you know what I mean? These things kind of tend to double from where they're at. Those lows, they run up, they double that all-time high, essentially. That's kind of like what I'm looking at here. So 69 cents is my target, and I'll probably will scale out a little bit of profit and see about some other opportunities and let this continue to ride. Myro, I do believe that this could be $1 billion market cap at some point. It's at 233 million. It's about a third of the way there. That's not too bad at this stage in the market. We only have 48,000 holders as well. It's one of the most popular coins. Type in Solana meme coins. This one's going to bang, and this is one of them that it's worth covering and talking about, because I'm going to work for my bags and I want to work for your bags as well. So just make sure you guys share this out and get more people in here. And that's the easiest way to do your part. And there's a thing called karma. You start rocking with that, and it pays off. I told people that I was at this one play that was like 16 G's. I could have dumped it on everybody, but I sold out 25% increments all the way until it was done. Did I make 16 on it? Nope, I did not, because that was like when it ran up to all-time high. I would have had to just straight up market dumped it right there. I didn't do it. And then I've had a couple $1,000 days, $1,000 trades. Like I've made the same amount of money that I technically lost by not doing that. But I think that it builds up respecting the prompt, respecting other people, and the etiquette. There's going to be the dickheads, but I guarantee they lose that shit as quick as they make it. Even if they take it all the way through the run, they don't have anything of substance and foundation. Those fuckers lose that shit, I promise you, and they won't tell you about it because they don't even tell you when they're selling. So why would they tell you when they're down? Keep that in mind. That's just the name of the game. And these people want to flex. There's nothing to flex about. It's you versus you. And if you're just sitting here thinking that you're better than everybody else in this game, you got something coming, brother. I'm telling you. That's just, look, I'm 36. I've been around enough. I've seen shit happen. I talk to old heads about like shit like this, and I've learned so much from them. So do not think you know everything, and pay your dues, bro, for real. Like you start getting cocky with this shit, it will humble the fuck out of you really, really goddamn quick. And nobody wants to see that, straight up. Like nobody wants to see anybody going broke, and because the emotional fucking damage with that is a motherfucker, dude. Like you seen some shit go down. Did I have this thing flip the wrong way? I sure do. Look, y'all gonna see a little flip here. Don't worry about that. That's why I thought that looked off. All right, let's get to the next coin. Real quick. I don't know where it's at. Oh. Y'all gotta check out this book. My boy Payment Cash. It's available on Amazon. It's mental fitness. That's all I'm gonna say. Go check it out. It's worth a read. It's in my stack of books that I read. I flip through some pages each day, but I really think that stuff helps with your trading and helps with everything in general. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at Bonk. This isn't Bonk, is it? This is John. Give me 3 months. Yeah, this is. All right. Reset the chart. Whoa! Oh man, what the fuck is that? Yo, what the fuck is this shit? Dog. All right, that's where we're going. If you don't have yourself loaded up here, bro, this is where we're headed. I know it. Like, that's their all-time high. Somebody fucking said, Sendy Senville, we're going back up here, and I'm going to hold on to it, get there, because they're going to have a huge chunk of bonk. That's somebody new in the market. I guarantee you. I can't guarantee you. I bet that it's somebody new in the market. They followed this path. They did not say, let's just keep on coasting or come down. Because remember the other day, I had 3 different options, and obviously we came down here. So this is the next 2 places that we want to get to. This being our support, we bounce up here, we run up. This motherfucker said, Sendville. This is great, though, because remember when we saw a whiff, and it had that crazy wick up there? Someone was like, oh, you must have fat-fingered. And then we've closed that gap, we've exceeded that gap, and now that dude is fucking sitting pretty. Well, I guarantee you this is going to play out. Like, look at all these other senders doubling up. Look how much that motherfucker made, and probably had chances to add to the position there. Like, this dude's gonna have the same situation going on here, bro. I'm telling you, that's a hell of a move. That's a ballsy move. I don't have the bread to make that kind of move, but hey, man, if you did, like, all of these little marks that people were probably freaked out before, like, are null and void hindsight. And we're just early in the market cap $2 billion. We've got 692,000 holders, and we got this going on. So I think we are on our way up here. Only time will tell, but that's bonk. And look at that. Kira's ticker is still up because I never clicked on bonk. And that's 0.2 I got to keep today. I should fucking get a little scoreboard up here that says, like, me 0.2, y'all negative 0.2. All right, let's see what else we got on the charts here. Bonk JLP. I still want to take a look at JLP. And C-Whiff made an announcement, which I was happy to see yesterday. But JLP, this has been one of my favorite coins. Been talking about this thing with you guys for a minute now. But it's been going sideways. It hasn't been doing really anything. Just kind of coasting along the side, working out for the Jupiter Perpetual liquidity pool. It's got the 5 best coins pretty much in the market that kind of dictate a lot of things: Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Tether, USDC, all of that good stuff. This wick up here is one of those things that, like, up here, you probably thought that was crazy, but hey, we almost got that one. This has been going flat, down a little bit, kind of did the same thing over here, but this one kind of was uptrending while it was going kind of consolidating. I don't know what you want to call that, man. We have a period right here. I looked at this again just to kind of see, like, is this common? Is this a normal thing? And it's just a reflection of the market. From what I can gather, you do have some other points, and when I look closer, like these little gaps, This one just seems to be a little bit bigger because we're so much higher. But we're still looking at $2.80 for our target here. Maybe scale back a little bit there. I just think it corrects on that trend. I mean, it's going to have to make a movement like, let's see if we don't have any significant dips, more pumps, and then like this pump sell off. So like that kind of deviated from the trend. So it sold back off. This is going down. So there's not a lot of examples really where it's, well, this is a good one right here. This one, I guess, probably would look similar to that once you zoom in on it more. Just kidding. Not gonna fucking zoom in on it. All right. So you see how it kind of comes down here, whatever, sells off just a bit, or maybe this one right here is a better example. But if you were to draw a line through there, this just corrects and comes back up very quickly. So that could be what we're doing here, like kind of repeating a similar pattern like that. And they have like a little bit of a spike up. So if this does run and then spikes up, does something like this, maybe sell a part of your position off and average back down, add to it another point, whatever you want to do, hold on, zero with hero. I personally don't care. I just kind of sharing what I'm seeing here. This is a coin I talk about a lot, so I definitely want to make sure I follow up and cover this one of my bigger positions, because I just feel like over time this is going to perform damn good. You've had 0.1 loss, like nothing. Your position's good, fam. Hold tight, hold steady. Don't be a pussy. Simple as that. Hold on to your fucking money. You only sell, or you only lose if you sell, right? Isn't that the way it goes? Does anybody know if we hit million market cap yet? Or 10 million market cap yet? 8.47. I don't know if it's past it or not. I'm looking at other coins, guys. So we'll see. I'm not going to stress over it either, honestly. All right, we got Whiff here. Let's take a look, see where Dog with Hat is up to. Definitely take a little bit of a step back with the price action here. Down 12% in the last day. 3,322,000,000, 115,000 holders on here. Diamond hand this one, guys. Don't be a pussy on this one. This is going to be a good coin. I think it's going to continue to run up. It's got a good trend. You have some ups, you have some downs. Completely recovered that. All of these are people just buying fucking dips. So looks like you were going to, this could be it starting to move up there, but we've seen this happen on the way down. I'm going to have to zoom out a little bit more to see if we can find anything. Support, resistance wise. No. Let me go back here. All right, what do we got? This could be like a head and shoulders situation. Got a lot of crazy volatility going on here. A lot of people buying the dip. That could be people that are just getting into the market and are getting into this coin, trying to get a good position, and thinking that it's going to continue on the trend, because it is kind of like stepping away from it, or maybe it's just finding another point to start trending. And what I say by trending is like just a line basically from here to here, where it's like touching at any point. Like it had one here, broke that trend, came right here, so now that becomes this. Is this just a part of that trend, an extension there? Because this is such a violent move up here compared to the others with that much volume. So maybe we come down here and kind of move back up that way, or we're going to come down here, W, come up, maybe we W there. It's hard to say. But overall, one thing I can guarantee you, the longer you hold, the better off you're going to be, especially with these coins that have better communities, better established foundations, better every fucking thing in the book. I mean, if you're betting on these smaller cap coins, like, I mean, you better be doing it to rotate, in my opinion. So, or do whatever the fuck you want to. You better just do whatever you want to. I'll leave it at that. But this one right here, you had this crazy wick. Everybody was like, oh, what an idiot, what a fat finger. But like, when he went up here, bro, like, you realize how much money this motherfucker was sitting on, even though it's a small movement from that $4 range. That's fucking crazy. He made a nice 20% off of that giant purchase. Like, if he sold that chunk right there, bro, that's fuck around money right now. Like, he can do whatever he wants because this is coming back up. If that was him, I don't know. That could have been anybody in this area, anybody that's been holding like a G. Good for you. We are holding from somewhere in this vicinity, so not doing bad at all. I'm not upset by any stretch of the imagination. I was talking this was like 40, 50 cents on the streams because we were touching here, touching there, and I was like, this looks like a good point to get in. So I think we got in just early enough. But that's dog with hat, banger coin. You faded this one. There'll be others. Don't worry about it, but it's not a smart decision. We'll just move the diamond handers over there because we got another leg to fucking capture. We're just going to protect our support with the diamond hands. That's what that is right there. If you guys aren't charting this way, or if your favorite fucking fuck off boys aren't charting this way, well, they're fucking up. So this is the way we do it. All right, where are we at? Jupe. Let's go ahead and see what Jupe's up to. Haven't looked at that coin. I feel like in forever, probably yesterday, but it feels like forever. Yo, if this bag that I got right now, if I can get this over 2,500, I'll sell it by a car and I'll drive up to New York tonight. So if it happens, let's see where we're at right now. Oh wait. Let me go back. Oh shoot, Cool's looking good. Cool's about to make that move, bro. It recovered. Cool's cooling, man. Cool is cooling, bro. 92, you fuckers in here. Any of you guys want to come up? You want to be part of the stream? Let me know. All I gotta do is send you a little link ski, and you can come on up and be part of the conversation. But Slurf Radio is popping. I'm gonna bring Slurf Radio in on this. Thanks. Damn, everything's about to die. I gotta plug all this shit in. I'm so bad with this shit. Alright, so now we got Slurf Radio on here.
Up next, we have a request from Francisco. We're gonna throw it back. The real ones know what this is. It's the Slurf lifestyle.
Give me a second. I gotta turn off YouTube because they're gonna give me the copyright, John. I gotta turn that John off real quick. Come on, let me do it.
Great dog.